Hey guys, Melissa from Soter Technologies here. Just wanted to take a minute to talk about anxiety and some tips to deal with anxiety. Currently, over 25% of children ages 13 to 18 and over 40 million US adults over the age of 18 are dealing with anxiety. Anxiety is actually the most common mental illness that people deal with, but only 43% of people are actually seeking help. The first tip is exercise. So getting our bodies going, releasing endorphins can be a really great way to deal with anxiety. Exercise is super important for both our mental health and our physical health. Tip number 2 is getting a full night's rest. When we're not sleeping properly, our mind is kind of crazy, so getting a full night's sleep is super important. Cutting back on caffeine and alcohol can be really helpful as well, because caffeine as an upper will increase your heart rate and alcohol is a downer, which will decrease your heart rate. Both kind of putting our bodies in a not great situation when you're already dealing with anxiety. When you're feeling anxious, you can actually really focus on what the underlying reason is, because often there's something under the surface that is actually bothering you. And by trying to sit down, maybe taking 30 minutes to really figure out what that is, that can be a great way to combat these feelings and especially to not deal with them in the future. Taking some deep breaths will send signals to our brain to say we're safe, we're not in a dangerous situation, and that will really actually calm us down. So that's a great tool as well. Helping others can be extremely therapeutic. Going out in the community, spending a few hours helping somebody else can be really great, and just to get your mind off of things. I hope some of these tips are things you can implement into your daily life in order to decrease stress, cut back on anxiety, and begin to feel better.